Hi Aries, welcome to your romance reading for November 2020. We're going to be doing a Celtic cross for you here. Okay, Aries, November 2020. What can Aries expect with regards to love and romance? November 2020, what can Aries expect? Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. So, looks like change. Maybe going through some changes. There may be some choices. Let's see. Let's just get all the cards out. Okay, and this is the Death card. No, the Devil card in the reverse. As your challenge. Reason for everything. We have Judgment or Awakening in this deck. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on a major change. I feel this is going to, it's obviously a change within a relationship, but it's also changing who you are. This is making you a different person. It's like you're being reborn. And I just caught a glimpse of this bird here. Some of you may be finding yourself free as a bird after this, but I do feel there's some challenge in you letting this go because of that Devil card there. The challenge is letting this go. That you could be dealing with a karmic partner, somebody that's just very difficult to picture your life without them. But at the same time, that relationship can be pretty toxic. It's holding you back one way or another. Okay, we have the Emperor here in reverse in the past. So that is you. That's your energy, Aries. You have felt out of control. I feel like you are dealing with someone, the partner that you're with can either be controlling, overbearing, or just somehow like stifle your progress. There may also be a major decision here that you are needing to make in the month of November. I'm getting the sense of a lack of stability in your life. You almost don't know, day to day. Yeah, okay. So what you want most is to feel stable, to feel that this relationship is safe and secure and, this person is your person. I feel like you do want that, but I'm not getting the sense that that's really the case. I feel like this relationship has been on shaky ground. For some reason, I'm getting like walking on eggshells. You've been feeling like you're walking on eggshells. Look at all the major arcana we have up so far as well. That's pretty notable. Out of the 5 cards I've put out, 4 of them are major arcana. Near future, Aries, love and romance. We have the World in reverse. I feel there's an ending or a major like a change, but there seems to be a delay until you make a huge decision, Aries, or someone does. Let's see how you see yourself. Tower in reverse. Oh, 2 cards came out, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. I'm kind of picking up on you. There's a part of you that's tired, you just kind of want to give up, and we kind of see that with 2 of Pentacles. It's like this person is balancing these 2 of Pentacles, right, or juggling them. So one day you may feel like, no, I want to make this work because this is my person and I got to make this work. But there's another part of you that understands the difficulty in trying to do that. I feel like you've been trying very hard to do this, to make this relationship work, and you've been trying to stop this tower from falling, but you're tired, and you may be getting to the point where You know, you may just succumb to giving up and just letting it go. Let's see how your partner sees you, or the energy around you. Oh. Okay, so they see you as the Nine of Cups in reverse. So that's a lack of happiness, not satisfied. They may feel like no matter what they do, you're not happy. Guidance for Aries. November 2020, love and romance. What is the guidance for Aries? Oh, we got the Fool card. In this deck, it's called the Wanderer. But that's your guidance. Take a leap of faith, Aries. Believe in yourself. Let's see. Overall outcome. The Three of Wands. Your ship's coming in. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign in Aries. A water sign. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or this could just be you very much in your feelings. Seven of Cups is feeling confused about how you're feeling, you know. There's a lot of confusion here. There's a lot of thinking. Yeah, but look, you're thinking about walking away, the Eight of Cups. Should I or shouldn't I? There's a lot of emotion involved in that decision. It's not an easy one. I can see that. All right, let's clarify. What is this Two of Pentacles about? The Devil. So yeah, you are in a connection that is pretty toxic. It is holding you back one way or another. But there's a part, you know, the thing about this Devil is that a lot of times, okay, so the Devil can signify like addictions, whether it be to a substance, whether it be to a person, whatever it may be. But it's where we are weak, you know, where we are challenged to rise above. And so although there's something toxic about this connection, there's also something very intoxicating about it. There could be a lot of lust between you and this person, or there's a strong sexual attraction to them that you just cannot let go of. Or this is a partner that you just have. Sometimes we develop, you know, like trauma bonding. So if you've been through very difficult times with this person, sometimes you're bonded through that trauma, and even though it may not be good for you, I feel like there's almost an addiction to this person. But there is, it's like you're having a conversation inside of your head. There's a part of you who's very much conscious that you may need to leave this person behind, or it may be time to just let them go, cut them off. But you know, that other side of you wants to keep holding on. So you're definitely on the fence. This person is your weakness. Yeah. Princess of Cups. Again, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you have love for this person. Some of you have children with this person, and that's part of the issue why you're so back and forth with this. The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is about movement. It's about communication. As are the princesses, like the pages. So I feel like there's conversations happening here with regards to changes going on in the relationship. And there may be these patterns where I do feel like there's sort of a power struggle that may go on between you and this person in your communication. And so it sounds funny, but I kind of feel as though, like, through conversation, you almost take turns talking each other out of leaving the relationship. So sometimes it may be you who wants to leave, and this person is chasing you and not letting you go, and then it's reverse. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but that's going to be for some of you, not all of you. Why is the Devil reverse here the challenge? Why is the Devil the challenge? Four of Wands in reverse, yeah. So this may be like a long-standing relationship. You guys are very much established. You may live together. You may have, like I said, children together. This feels like a family. And so it's hard to break up a family, but I'm not getting that this is, you know, the picture perfect family that you maybe would like it to be. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. And Justice in reverse. Wow. I kind of feel as though in some cases here, for those of you who are married, you're expecting for this to be a very contentious divorce or separation or whatever it is. For others of you, again, I'm getting the sense that you go back and forth in your mind between feeling like this is something you have to continue fighting for and real, or, you know, or the other side of it, understanding that this is something that is not good for you. It's toxic. Okay, we have Justice here in reverse. The reason for everything, we have Awakening, which is the Judgment card. Prince of Wands, action. Seven of Wands in reverse. All fire energy. And Ten of Cups in reverse, yeah. So this is making a big decision of taking action. I feel like that's what's at stake here. Taking action to allow this ending to happen, to stop fighting for something that doesn't really seem to be very positive for you. And allowing yourself to have this sort of rebirth, because I think that is what's at stake, is you preventing yourself from stepping into the person that you're meant to be. This relationship is somehow holding you back from that, and I want to say you know that already. I'm not telling you anything that, let's put it this way. If this is all a surprise to you, it's not your reading, because I truly feel that you are very much aware that this relationship has been holding you back one way or another. This person has been like a toxic presence in your life, not necessarily because they're a bad person. It's just that, you know, this is what has become of this relationship, and the two of you together kind of hinder each other. Let's see the Emperor in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. I have to say, not for all of you, but I do see here that for some of you, you have been in a relationship where there has been infidelity in the past, and I feel it has been forgiven, but you never quite got back that same connection that you had before the infidelity. For some of you, I feel like this has gone on repeatedly. It's happened repeatedly, and you continue to forgive it. Now it can be either side, but I feel it's you, Aries, you've kind of given this person your power, and it's because they know how much, you know, how deep your feelings were for them, or are, because they still are. I feel as though you have been in this relationship, but at the same time you have felt very lonely. And as I say that, you felt very lonely, but at the same time, you can't see yourself without this person. Even though being with them, you still feel empty. Very complicated situation there. Okay. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Oh. The Lovers in reverse. So this is talking to me about a marriage, a commitment. You're thinking about putting that burden down. It's for sure a burden. That's exactly the word, you know, and the energy that I'm picking up. But it's very much a head over heart decision. This person has a very special place in your heart. They tug at your heartstrings. And I feel in a lot of cases, they know that and they have used that to their advantage. So they have used feelings here to manipulate you. The Star. You had very high hopes for this connection. I feel that a lot of you idealized this connection, this person. You had them up on the highest pedestal. And you, in your mind, like you were very much decided that this is it. This is your person forever. And you're going to do whatever it takes to make that work. And I feel you did do whatever it took to make it work, even, you know, sacrificing like your own pride, your own dignity, your own sense of self-worth. But you realize now the burden, what this has caused you, what this relationship has cost you. And maybe it's time to, you know, heal. But I still feel this strong energy of you wanting for all of this to somehow disappear and get better. Near future, we have the World in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. The Empress in reverse. Okay, I have to say this, and I'm sorry, but I feel this is bringing me back to the infidelity. There is a third party. The Empress, when she comes out in the reverse, a lot of times I see her as a mistress. Could be male or female, but especially when we have three threes. Okay, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and even the Empress is the number 3 in the major arcana. Excuse my nails, I know they look terrible, I'm sorry. But yeah, this to me is like that person never, your person never really learned their lessons, because I feel as though they found it too easy to talk their way out of whatever problems they themselves caused. Now this can be vice versa. It can be you who had, you know, affairs or whatever, but somebody did, and it's not over. I feel as though maybe you're still holding out for hope. There's a part of you that's ready to put the burden down because you are tired, you know, fighting against this tower moment from happening. But unfortunately, I feel as though you're going to find out that there's something that's still, there's some unfinished business with a third party. Yeah. For some of you, you know, I feel like for the majority of you, it is going to be infidelity, but I'm trying to see it in a different way. This could be like a mother figure that's involved in this relationship as well. So maybe for some of you that resonates more so. But whatever the case is, that situation is still continuing. It has not changed. Okay, so let's see here how you see yourself. 9 of Wands reverse and the Tower in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, you see, this situation has robbed you of your sense of peace. You're just fighting against the thought of something happening, as opposed to just going with the flow and allowing for things, allowing the universe to show you what is truly meant for you. Because a lot of times, you know, we run into this, and I'm guilty of this, believe me, I'm a Taurus, so I'm super stubborn. But I will say that in the times in my life where I went against what was naturally happening, and I fought against that, thinking that, you know, if I just fight hard enough, I'll succeed. Yeah, you might just succeed. You may just make the relationship work for another year or 2 years. But then when you, at the end of the day, when all the chips fall and you see the reality of the situation, when you're looking at the situation, you know how they say you can't see the forest from the trees. When you're outside of the situation and you look back, you really realize that you cheated yourself out of all that time that you wasted on a person that you should have let go of, you know. So just keep that in mind. I know that this is not a simple or easy situation for any of you, but I just see that it's really robbing you of the very basics, which is just your sense of peace and tranquility. So it's like you're trying to avoid all of the chaos that comes with the Tower moment. But in trying to avoid this chaos, you're living it day after day, and there's no healing in sight. With the Tower, once the Tower comes down, the healing begins. You start rebuilding. But the more you try to avoid the inevitable, because the Tower eventually will overcome you, the more you try to avoid this, you're just making yourself more tired and prolonging the healing process. And Temperance is also about healing as well. Ooh. Tower reverse again. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, waiting for, you know, to see if you're successful at making this Tower fall. But you're very tired. You're growing very tired of this. How your person sees you. Nine of Cups in reverse. Not happy, not satisfied. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So we have the Two of Pentacles there. They feel like you're not happy, and from their point of view, like they think you've already decided to leave them, where I still see you on the fence. I still see you going back and forth. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, they feel like you already made the choice. You were in this situation that was kind of confusing, a lot of choices, a lot to think about. They feel like you've already made a choice because you're not happy with them. And so that kind of makes sense, because I kind of feel like they go back to somebody that they were dealing with, a third party. Maybe that's why they go back, because they feel like they've already lost you. Because they see you so unhappy. Yeah, look, the Death card. They feel you've already decided to leave them. And I kind of feel like you're 3/4 of the way there, but there's still that 1/4 of you that's hoping that this can somehow turn around. Now, the advice or the guidance is the Fool card. Take that leap of faith. Start fresh. Start new. Be free. Let's clarify. Princess of Pentacles, a new beginning. Two cards about new beginnings. Look, here you are, the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's kind of saying, like, even though you're unsure of yourself, even though you may be scared, you may not feel very courageous right now, this is what they're guiding you towards, is that new beginning. Just take that leap of faith. Don't hold on to things just based on fear, especially when it robs you of your basic sense of peace. One more card for the Fool. Six of Cups. So a couple of things. For those of you who have children, I'm actually feeling that this would be best for the children because, you know, children perceive, even little kids, very little kids, they perceive, they sense your demeanor, your emotions. And so I do feel like there's, it may be best for them to be taken out of that environment. I'm picking that up for some of you. For others of you, I feel as though some of you may be starting anew with like people from your past or like family. So maybe you're moving, you're thinking about moving back in with your family, your siblings, you know, that moving back home, that type of thing, whatever that means to you, maybe back to your home state or city or country. This is like a major change. But I feel like wherever you would be going, it would feel more like home than where you are right now. And where, you know, I told you, you're feeling like you have no control, you're feeling lonely. Even when you're in the presence of somebody else, you feel lonely. But I feel as though this new beginning would be guiding you towards something that would bring you more pleasure, bring you more joy into your life. Now, the Three of Wands is about, you know, as you know, your ship's coming in. Whatever you were anticipating finally arriving. So let's see what that's talking about. Princess of Swords in reverse. Whoops. Three of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Cups. So I do feel that this here is tied to this. Because here we saw that there was a third party, a relationship here that is not yet over. There's unfinished business with this person. I feel where we end up here, and you may have known about this, or you may have been expecting this to somehow come out. You know, like maybe you had your suspicions, because we do have the Princess of Swords here in reverse, which is like a spy card. So you may have been spying, you may have been, you know, seeing things that just don't add up, or behaviors that are indicative of somebody having a third party situation. Again, I have to say we have two threes here, the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups in reverse. So I kind of feel as though you're going to hear some news, negative news, bad news, that it's just not going to make you happy. I do feel like it has something to do with a third party, but the good thing is that this is going to be what really does it for you. It's going to make you open your eyes. I can't, you know, look at those two full moons here. It's going to make you open your eyes and see that this situation that you've been fighting so hard for, this person hasn't really been fighting for you as hard as you have been fighting. And whenever you're in that type of, it's not fair. It's just not fair. It doesn't feel fair. And so, yes, you're very much in your feelings about this. I get that. But I feel that this is really, you're holding yourself back from your own happiness. You're just prolonging this suffering. That's really what I'm picking up here, is you are prolonging the suffering, Aries. And again, if this cannot be a surprise to you. I feel like throughout the whole reading, if this is your reading, this all should have already resonated. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this is, if you're not going through this, you're not going to go through this in November. This is not something that just comes up out of nowhere. You have been dealing with this, I want to say, for years. You've been struggling with this, this breaking free, because it really feels like breaking free. And look, the Devil card was here twice, okay? Pretty early on in the reading, it made its appearance and it made itself known, right? So Devil card is about restriction, something that keeps you bound. And I feel like that's this relationship. And look, there's no coincidence. that the guidance is the Fool. It's the sense, this is the card of freedom. So allow yourself to be free, Aries. You're fighting something that is going to be best for you in the long run. Okay, now, of course, tarot is not, nobody's telling you what to do. It's just a guide. And if this resonates with you, take the message, do whatever you want with it. But allow yourself, Aries, to be free. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.